Thank you. Thank you. Myself, Company Secretary Kundan K. Lal. I would like to confirm that quorum is present, and now I request our chairman to welcome to the shareholders and proceed with the meeting.
Thank you, Kundan. It's 3:30 p.m. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope all of you are safe and in good health. On behalf of the Board of Directors of your company, I, Ajit Isaac, Chairman of the company, extend a warm welcome to the 18th Annual General Meeting of Quess Corp Limited. I appreciate your support for the company and thank you for taking the time to join us today. This meeting is held through video conference and in accordance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI, the proceedings of the meeting are being conducted at the registered office of the company in compliance with applicable laws. I would like to confirm that the proceedings of this meeting are being recorded and during the meeting, all participants will be on mute. Before we initiate the AGM proceedings, let me introduce my colleagues who have joined us through video conference. I would request each of the directors and key managerial personnel to raise their hand when I introduce them. 1. Mr. S. Gopalakrishnan, Non-Executive Director of the company, attending this AGM from Canada. Thank you, Gopal. 2. Mr. K.R. Girish, Non-Executive Independent Director of the company and Chairperson of the Audit Committee, attending this AGM from Bangalore. Thank you, Girish. 3. Mr. Sanjay Anandaram, Non-Executive and Independent Director of the company, attending this AGM from Bangalore. Thank you, Sanjay. 4. Mr. Gaurav Mathur, Non-Executive Independent Director of the company, attending this AGM from Mumbai. Thank you, Gaurav. 5. Mrs. Sudha Suresh, Non-Executive Independent Director of the company and Chairperson of the Stakeholders Relationship Committee and Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, attending this AGM from Bangalore. Thank you, sir. 6. Mr. S. Devarajan, Non-Executive Independent Director of the company and Chairperson of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee, attending this AGM from Bangalore. Thanks, Mr. Devarajan. 7. Mr. Guru Prasad, Executive Director and Group CEO of the company, attending this AGM from our registered office in Bangalore. Thank you, Guru. 8. Mr. Sushant Pai, Chief Financial Officer of the company, attending this AGM from our registered office in Bangalore. Thank you, Sushant. 9. Mr. Kundan Lal, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of the company, attending this AGM from our registered office in Bangalore. Thank you, Kundan. Mr. Chandran Ratnaswamy, Non-Executive Director of the company, and Mr. Vivek Mansingh, Non-Executive Independent Director of the company, have expressed their inability to attend this meeting. We also introduced Mr. Gurinder Singh, partner of Messrs. Deloitte Haskins & Sells, LLP, statutory auditors, and Mr. S.N. Mishra, Secretarial Auditor for the financial year 24-25, and Mr. G. Parameshwar G. Bhatt, new Secretarial Auditor and Scrutinizer for this AGM, who have joined this meeting virtually from their respective locations. Participation of members through video conference is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per circular issued by the MCA and Section 103 of the Companies Act of 2013. As the requisite quorum is present for this AGM, I call this meeting to order. Notice of the 18th AGM and annual report for the financial year 24-25 was sent through email to all members whose email IDs are registered with the company, RTA, or the depository participants in compliance with the MCA and SEBI circulars. Additionally, the company has also sent a letter to members whose email IDs are not registered with the company, RTA, or the depository participants, providing the web link and the path of the company's website, along with the QR code from where the AGM notice and SEBI and the annual report for financial year 24-25 can be accessed in compliance with SEBI listing regulations. As the AGM notice is already circulated to members, I take the same as read. I now request our Company Secretary, Mr. Kundan Lal, to provide general instructions meeting to all the members present here.
Thanks, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome all the members, Board of Directors, and invitees to 18th General Meeting of the company. The members may know that this meeting is being held through video conference in compliance with the Companies Act and circulars issued by the MCA. The statutory auditors and documents have been made available electronically for the inspection by the members during the AGM. Members who wish to participate, inspect the such documents can send the request to Secretarial Department or Company Secretary of the company. As the AGM is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable, and therefore the proxy registered for the inspection is not available. The company has received a request from a few members to register them as a speaker at the meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for these members to ask questions and express their views. The moderator will facilitate this session once the chairman opens the floor for question and answers. We request speakers to be crisp and brief for the benefit of other shareholders. Now let me summarize the 10 resolutions placed before today's meeting, seeking members' approval as set out in the notice of the annual general meeting. The first 4 resolutions are pertaining to the ordinary business, which are to receive, first one, to receive, consider and adopt the audited standalone financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2025, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and the auditors thereof. Second, to receive, consider and adopt the audited consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2025, together with the reports of the auditors thereof. Third, to appoint Mr. Guru Prasad Srinivasan, DIN 07596-207 as Director, liable to retire by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Fourth, to confirm the payment of interim dividend of rupees 4 per equity share and to declare a final dividend of rupees 6 per equity share for the financial year ended March 31st, 2025. Resolutions from number 5 to 10 are special businesses, which are 5, to reappoint Mr. Kalpati Ratna Grace, DIN 07178890 as an independent director of the company by way of a special resolution. To appoint Mrs. Sudha Suresh, DIN 0648057 as an independent director of the company by way of a special resolution. To appoint Mr. Devarajan Samu, DIN 00878956 as an independent director of the company by way of a special resolution. To appoint Dr. Vivek Mansingh, DIN 06903079 as an independent director of the company as a special resolution. Item number 9, to approve the commission payable to the independent directors of the company by way of a special resolution. 10, to appoint secretarial auditor of the company, that is ordinary resolution, and Mr. Parmeshwar Bhatt has joined the meeting as well. The text of the resolution along with the explanatory statement is already provided in the notice circulated to the members. The special business item of the AGM notice are proposed to be approved by the members in compliance with the provision of Companies Act and SEBI regulations. The company has arranged for e-voting facility for all the members holding shares in the company as of the cutoff date, that is August 22, 2025, through CDSL on all the resolutions proposed at today's AGM. The remote e-voting period commenced on Tuesday, August 26, 2025 at 9 a.m. and ended yesterday, that is Thursday, August 28, 2025 at 5 p.m. Members who have not cast their votes yet electronically and who are participating in this meeting will have an opportunity to cast their votes during the meeting through the e-voting system provided by CDSL. Mr. Parmeshwar G. Bhatt, practicing company secretary, has been appointed as a scrutinizer to ensure the e-voting process and submit his report on the results of e-voting with respect to all resolutions contained in the notice. Upon submission of the report by the scrutinizer, the results of e-voting will be intimated to the stock exchange within 2 working days from the conclusion of the AGM and will be made available on the website of the company and CDSL, the agency that provided e-voting facility. In case members face any difficulty, they can reach out to the helpline numbers mentioned in the notice. Members may note that this AGM is being recorded. Therefore, please do not disclose any sensitive personal information or personally identifiable information belonging to you or any person that has no bearing on this meeting. The reports of the statutory and secretarial auditors have already been circulated to you as a part of the annual report. The report of the independent statutory auditors on the consolidated and the standalone financial statements contains a modified opinion, which I like to read as under. Extract of the modified opinion as stated in note 38.4 to the standalone financial statement, certain tax deductions claimed by the company and recognized in computation of income tax expense in the current and preceding periods have been disallowed by the income tax authority. The disallowance has been challenged by the company in the judicial forum. The company, supported by external opinions from legal counsel and other tax experts, has assessed the basis of the disallowances and concluded that it is probable that these deductions will be accepted upon ultimate resolution. In January 2024, as described in note 38.4 to the standalone financial statement, another regulatory authority has made certain observations referred to as new information on the applicability of certain conditions in the Income Tax Act and related reports submitted to the Income Tax Authority in respect of these deductions. The company has taken into consideration this new information and continues to believe that it is probable that these deductions upon ultimate resolution will be accepted by the Income Tax Authority. As a result of uncertainty in respect of the outcome of the aforesaid matter, pending ultimate resolution and acceptance by the Income Tax Authority, we are unable to comment whether any adjustment are necessary. And similar that observation was made in the consolidated account as well. The same has been appropriately dealt with the note number 41.4 consolidated financial statement and note number 38 standalone financial statement and does not require any further comments under section 134 of the Act. The secretarial audit report is available on page number 98 of the annual report and do not contain any qualification or observations. As the auditor's report are already circulated to the members as a part of the annual report, we take the reports as read. With this, I request the chairman to address the member. Now I request the moderator to upload the presentation.
Thank you, Kundan. Good afternoon, dear shareholders. This AGM marks not just another milestone in our 18-year journey, it marks a fundamental reimagining of the company itself. What we have before us today is a new Quess built for global leadership with a sharper focus on growth enabled through digital transformation. FY 24-25, slide has changed. No? FY 24-25 will be remembered as a landmark year in the history of Quess Corp. We successfully executed a strategic three-way demerger, perhaps the most significant step in our corporate journey so far. This was not merely a corporate restructuring exercise. It was a deliberate recalibration to unlock long-term value for our shareholders. The outcome is three independent listed entities, each with clarity and purpose. Your company, Quess Corp Limited, is a pure-play staffing and workforce management powerhouse. Demerged Company 1, Blue Spring Enterprises, focuses on facility management, food and security services, and infrastructure maintenance services. Demerged Company 2, Digitized Solutions, focuses on AI-driven digital transformation and business process management. For Quess Corp Limited, this transformation has given us a singular focus and sharpened leadership attention. We are now positioned as India's most technology-driven workforce solutions company, purpose-built to deliver speed, scale, and agility. Our financial performance remained strong and resilient through the year. We recorded revenues of rupees 149,672 million, reflecting a 9% year-on-year growth. EBITDA stood at 2,623 million rupees, an increase of 12% over the previous year, while adjusted PAT rose sharply to 2,102 million, representing a growth of 54% on a year-on-year basis. We also ended the year with a net cash position of 2,550 million rupees, having reduced our gross debt to just 121 million rupees, further strengthening our balance sheet. Let me now take you through the segments that power the new Quess. 1. General staffing. This is our scale engine. With 447,000 associates and revenues of 129,946 million rupees. This is our largest business, growing at 11% year-on-year. It accounts for nearly 97% of our associate base. A proprietary paperless onboarding tool completes digital onboarding in under 4 minutes, while Staffing Plus and apprenticeship models enhance productivity and reduces attrition. Job Spots, a new retail initiative of ours, is enabling faster and more inclusive hiring in manufacturing, directly linking local talent with regional employers. The second is professional staffing, which is our capability engine, delivering 8,254 million in revenues with a year-on-year growth of 11% and EBITDA growth of 42%. This business has delivered its best ever EBITDA and operating margin this year. This performance was driven by a strategic focus on partnering with GCCs and targeting high-margin, niche technology roles. GCCs contribute to 70% of the revenue. Additionally, through GCC as a service, we enable multinationals to set up GCCs in India, making this vertical a high-growth opportunity. Our third engine is the overseas staffing engine, which is our expansion one. With a presence in Singapore, Malaysia, and Philippines, UAE, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam, our overseas business employs 5,600 associates and generates about 11,422 million in revenue. The fourth platform is our digital platform, which we call the intelligence engine. Our platforms are the digital backbone of Quess. Hamara Jobs has over 6.9 million users, and Hamara HR has about 505,000 registered associates with 250,000 daily active users. These platforms create transparency, scalability, and efficiency for both clients and associates, while enabling us to monetize through embedded services like Hamara Benefits and Hamara Academy. The timing of our transformation could not have been more opportune. India's labor market is undergoing a structural shift, and Quess is at the center of it. Let me highlight a few powerful tailwinds shaping our industry. One, the formalization wave. India is witnessing a multi-dimensional wave of formalization across its workforce and economy. The share of agricultural employment has steadily declined, with the agri-economy shrinking from 51% in 2010 to 43% in 2024. Simultaneously, the unorganized economy is formalizing rapidly, and India has been consistently adding 13 to 15 million new net subscribers to EPFO every year. Importantly, women's workforce participation is rising, which adds further depth to the talent pool. At Quess, we are proud contributors to this formalization journey. In FY25 alone, we added over 133,000 first-time employees to the formal economy. Today, we manage statutory compliance at scale and remain one of the largest contributors to EPFO and ESIC in India. Manufacturing renaissance. The government's 1,970 billion PLI plan is creating thousands of jobs in manufacturing. Our Job Spots initiative is directly supporting this by sourcing and placing local youth in industrial corridors like Hosur, Narsapura, Chakan, Renigunta, Patna, and Chennai. These centers handle 500 plus daily walk-ins, offering on-the-spot interviews and real-time job offers, sometimes within 30 minutes of walking in. Global Capability Center expansion in India. India now hosts over 1,700 GCCs, and the number continues to grow, with tier 2 and tier 3 cities emerging as new hubs. We're enabling global enterprises to build and scale GCCs rapidly with end-to-end recruitment, infrastructure, and operational support. Digital adoption. AI and automation are revolutionizing workforce management. At Quess, we're embedding AI into candidate sourcing, deployment, and associate productivity management. Our pilot projects in AI-powered platforms have shown to deliver 50% faster hiring and 25% improvement in productivity. For 2030, we have a bold vision. India remains a foundation, but our future is global. We already rank among the top 5 staffing companies globally by headcount and have a strategic presence across Asia and the Middle East. Looking ahead, we're exploring expansion into aspirational markets, North America, Europe, Japan, and South Africa. Our strategic roadmap is backed by 1, strong financial foundation with healthy cash flows. 2, proven execution capabilities across diverse markets. 3, Technology investments that deliver sustainable competitive advantages. 4. Deep understanding of India's talent ecosystem and global demand patterns. Shareholder returns. Quess has historically been a high cash generating business, and the successful demerger has now sharpened our focus even further. We will continue to prioritize generating strong, sustainable cash flows, and these cash flows not only provide the capacity to reinvest in the business, but also to share the value created with our shareholders. Reflecting this strength and discipline, the board has approved a new policy under which up to 75% of free cash flows will be returned to shareholders over a rolling 3-year period starting FY26. This policy underscores our ability and intent to consistently reward our shareholders, positioning Quess among India's most shareholder-friendly companies. On ESG, our transformation extends beyond financial metrics to encompass deep social responsibility. We are a people company. We have 74,000 women employees with 50% representation in core roles, making us a leader in workplace diversity. We are a responsible corporate citizen. Through the Quess Foundation, we impacted over 17,000 children across 75 schools, providing education, healthcare, and life skills training. We provide environmental stewardship. Comprehensive sustainability practices with structured emission tracking and reduction initiatives have helped us leapfrog in our environmental stewardship. Our quality, governance, and trusted institution development program has helped us develop as a best-in-class government company with ISO certifications and robust compliance frameworks. We've also had a few awards and recognition on the way this year. This year, our progress was validated externally too. Quess ranked #1 in India and 37th globally in SI's list of largest staffing firms. We also ranked 129th in Fortune India's 500 list. We are certified as a great place to work for the 6th consecutive year and ranked number 32 among India's best places to work in 2024. Quess also featured in India's top 10 workplaces in health and wellness for 2025. So what are our focus areas? As you step into 2026, our strategic priorities are clear. Build next generation talent and leadership to sustain long-term advantage. 2, deepen AI and automation investments to scale productivity and compliance. 3, expand globally into aspirational markets, North America, Europe, Japan, and Africa. 4, strengthen market leadership through deeper penetration in Tier 2 and 3 cities across high-growth sectors. As the journey continues, India is today at a defining moment in its workforce journey, and Quess, with 459,000 plus associates across 6,300 plus towns and cities, is uniquely positioned to be the bridge between India's talent and global demand. Our digital tools and platforms enable us to source, onboard, and manage talent seamlessly across the country, which is why nearly 70% of our workforce today is based in Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns. None of our achievements, of course, would have been possible without the unwavering support and trust of our stakeholders. To our 3,300 plus clients, thank you for your confidence in our capabilities and partnership in our growth journey. To our associates, thank you for your dedication and commitment to excellence that defines the Quess experience. To our shareholders, thank you for believing in our long-term vision and supporting our transformational journey. And to our board, for always being supportive and being a guide light in every decision that we have to take. The company has started as a bold idea in Bangalore 18 years ago and is now becoming the talent and is now a sort of talent engine for the employment world. With our foundation strengthened, our strategy sharpened, and our ambitions clarified, we're ready to lead decisively into the future. The next chapter of our journey promises to be most exciting. Together, we will build not just a larger company, but a better one that creates meaningful employment opportunities, drives productivity for our clients, and delivers sustainable value for our shareholders. Thank you for your continued trust and support.
Thanks, sir. So, moderator, now you open the session for question and answer.
So, we have our first speaker.
Yeah, so just before starting, I would like to just put few words that now before we go live with the Q&A, here are some points to note for your convenience. Once you are invited to speak, kindly turn on your video, unmute yourself, and proceed to ask questions. Please mention your name and the location from where you are joining, and proceed to ask your questions. Each speaker shareholders is requested to limit the questions and be crisp and brief. To avoid repetition, the answers to all the questions will be provided towards the end. Once you have asked the questions, you can unmute yourself and continue to watch the proceedings. With the permission of the chairman, I would like to invite the first speaker. Is moderated first speaker.
We have a first speaker, Arun Kumar Bopanna. Sir, moderator,
Right.
can you unmute it?
Yeah, I request Dr. Arun Kumar Bopanna to unmute itself and proceed with the question. Dr. Bopanna?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Yeah. Good afternoon to everybody. There are 3 meetings going on simultaneously on 3 instruments. I'm a little unhappy about this, but Quess has been close to my heart, so I'm taking the Quess call now. Thanks to Kundan and team for the well-drafted and visually very rich annual report. So Kundan guides the board as a silent art. He does that efficiently, that lawful part. From the start to the end, all the minutes are rightly penned by him. I congratulate Kundan. He's a dear friend. And for him, I'm opening the innings for Quess again. Congratulations to the leadership team for the successful 3-way demerger, unbundling into standalone entities such as Digitide Solutions and Blue Spring Enterprises. Happy the demerger is well choreographed for value creations, which will be endured, evolved, and will be elevated over time. My questions: what is Quess Corp medium-term growth roadmap both in India and abroad? And how will each demerged entity carve out its own competitive edge? How will the structural change sharpen value creation, improve operational focus for the newly independent business? Despite growth in earnings, the share price has lagged, raising shareholder concern. How does the board plan to address this valuation disconnect and restore investor confidence? In conclusion, I wish Quess all the best forward, guided by purpose, expanding into high-impact hiring in cloud technologies, cyber security, and enterprises platform. I'm a little unhappy about the timing and the date. The 3 meetings going on and 3 instruments, I'm unable to concentrate. I love you people. I have so much respect for you, Ajit and Guru. I hope to see you next year at the least. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Mr. Bopanna.
Thank you. You want to answer the question? No? Yes.
So next speaker,
We
moderator,
have
just move to next speaker.
we have second speaker for the day, Vinod Agarwal.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
Mr. Agarwal, just unmute yourself.
Mr. Agarwal, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, yep, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Respected Chairman Ajit Isaac, Company CEO Guru Prasad Srinivasan, CFO Prashant Pai, and our Company Secretary Kundan Lal. I've gone through the annual report, sir. The revenues were up by 9% at 149 billion, and EBITDA also at 2.6 billion, 12% very high, sir. Adjusted PAT also was 2.1 billion. All very good, sir. We are doing we got 4.59 lakh associates, and global capability centers which are coming up, and the PLI scheme are giving our company the tailwinds for better hiring and better systems, sir. I wish the company all the best, sir. I signed off, sir. Vinod Agarwal from Mumbai. I wish the company all the best. And the annual report has been prepared very well. And for the 3-way demerger and merge of the company, very good. It's like a bonus that the shareholders have got from the company. I sign off, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Vinod Agarwal. Next speaker, Mr. Ramesh. Sir, can you unmute yourself?
demerge also, sir. We are have second company का shares also, sir. Thank you very much, chairman sir. And sir, जो sir मेरा जो secretarial team बारे में बताना sir, he is a very humble person, sir. Our company CS and also team also, sir. Sir, सर मेरे आने वाला क्वेश्चन सर मेरा आने वाला साल का रोड मैप एंड कैपेक्स के बारे में आपको बता दीजिए दैट इज सर सीएसआर एक्टिविटीज आई वुड लाइक टू नो सर 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 और हम दूसरा कोई कंपनीज को एक्वायर के लिए देख रहा क्या वो भी बोल दीजिए दैट इज सर हाउ मेनी एम्प्लॉयज वर्किंग इन माय कंपनी सर सर दिस इज द माय क्वेश्चन सर जो belated happy Ganesh Chaturthi wishes to all and all of your family members and also coming festivals so from my wishes sir have a good day all the best new year sir sir that too ये जो अटेंड स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर्स को ड्राई फ्रूट्स भेजो सर 1 kg वाई बिकॉज सर दिस इज द फेस्टिवल समझते सर हम इसलिए हम आपको नहीं तो किससे पूछते सर दैट्स वाई सर मैं आया तो आपको मिलने का मौका दीजिए सर मैं आके हमारा जो सीएस सर से बात करके आपको मिलके मैं खुशी होता सर थैंक यू वेरी मच हैव ए गुड डे गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल सर बाय सर सी यू सर
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramesh. Moderator, now move to next speaker.
We have our next speaker, Mr. Manoj Kumar. He is not present in the meeting, so we'll go for the next speaker.
Sure.
So, Kotwani, can you please unmute yourself? Mr. Kotwani, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Please start.
Yes. Namaste.
Yeah, namaste.
I am Hiranand Kotwani from Kalyan, near Mumbai. I have invested recently in this company, is good one, great one. The people have addressed well and the transparency shown the picture of the organization. Certainly, I like it and salute you people. Certainly, I criticize. I have 45 years experience of investing and attending the meeting. This is my first meeting. Can you look at the Asian and Middle East revenues? It's a 15,000 crore company and you rewarded dividend, good dividend. How you future? Sustainability. That is my appreciation. How you sustain that and expand in the way of growth and revenue? Please narrate. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now move to next speaker.
Today's we have our last speaker, Mr. Manjit Singh. He is not present in the meeting, so I request you to proceed further, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. So with this, we conclude the questions, and now I request hand over to the chairman for and our CEO and Mr. Sushant, CFO, for answers.
Sure. Thank you so much, Kunal. First and foremost, thanks to all shareholders for joining us on this 18th AGM. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank our chairman for providing an extensive overview of business performance for FY25 and the future strategies of the company. My sincere appreciation for our board of directors who our continued guidance and support that has been invaluable to all of us, to the management team here. Most importantly, I'm grateful to our customers and associates for their continued trust and support. Their confidence in our product services has been instrumental in our growth journey. Even during challenging times, our customers have remained engaged and supportive, enabling us to strengthen relationship to create long-term value, which resonates our tagline, winning together. The question raised during the AGM relates to a few specific areas such as demerger, growth, some portion of capital allocation, share price, performance, and how do we scale and how do we get our continue to sustain and grow at this scale and size. So concisely, these are 5-6 areas that we have been the questions are around, and I'll try to attempt a few of them, and I'll get in my colleague Sushant to add for the finance part of questions. Let me first start with the demerger that was completed with all 8 in terms of the value discovery. So this has resulted in simplified corporate structure, greater management focus, flexibility to pursue independent strategies, and enhanced capital allocation strategy for each of the companies. What stands us before all of you today is focus, tech-led workforce, powerhouse with a bold ambition to be the world's largest by headcount by 2030. So that's what we all are working towards. We have a clear business segment with their independent CEOs for general staffing, professional staffing, overseas staffing, and digital platform. The verticalization strategy has started, when we implemented this last year, which has just started yielding the result. We had an open mandates across our, the largest one is of course general staffing, and primarily our demand coming in from consumer retail, telecom, and logistics. So there are a few sectors throughout the year which keeps penetrating, which keeps pushing our open mandate demand high. And depending upon that, we set our entire process and system to ensure that we ride on those waves. Professional staffing delivered its best ever EBITDA and operating margins this year with a strategic focus on partnering with GCC and targeting high margin niche tech roles. We continue to focus on these parameters. So these are kind of margin expansion strategy, while general staffing brings us volume and cash. Our other two part of the quadrant of the business, which is the engine 2, which our chairman also alluded in his speech. Professional staffing and the overseas business continues to be a margin accretive in terms of how we expand there. In our international operations, specifically, Middle East has emerged as a standout performer. We have just crossed about 2,000 headcount, and which is also delivering its highest ever quarterly revenue and EBITDA, setting us a good stage for our global expansion. Focus on operational efficiency across all our businesses. That's something which is very key for us to continue to grow and to continue to sustain, to continue to deliver value to our customers. A healthy proportion of collect and pay model. Almost 75% of our business in general staffing is collect and pay. Our DSO levels coming down, our cash generation is expected to be healthy. Therefore, the board adopted and approved a new dividend policy for Quess. Starting from FY26, where the company expects to return up to 75% of its free cash flow to shareholders. In this form, in the form of dividends, buyback over a period of block of 3 years, reflecting our continued confidence in financial strength and future prospect growth. Across all our businesses, we will continue to invest in productivity platform, technology, and proof of concept on smart deployment models and use of AI effectively for sourcing. Recruiter productivity is topmost priority to deliver faster outcome for client with speed and agility. Our value-added services portfolio evolved further with the integration of AI-powered payroll and compliance engines. Smart workforce planning, dashboards in place, and real-time skill matching tools. We believe that our investment in technology will support our ambition to achieve long-term goal of becoming the world's largest company by headcount by 2030. Finally, on the question specifically on share price, and there was one question specifically on capex. So I'll get my colleague CFO Sushant to take this question. Over to you, Sushant.
Thanks, Guru. Thanks, everyone, for joining, and good evening to everyone. I'll just first attempt on the share price. We at Quess, we believe we have an operative mindset. So which means we believe share price is the outcome of execution excellence. While external environments are beyond our control, we believe that disciplined execution, risk management, and consistent delivery, we need to concentrate on. So with this streamlined structure post the demerger, we expect that valuations to reflect the opportunities over time. And we also continuously are enhancing our detailed disclosures with a clear vision of value creation. So that's our take on the share price. On the capex, we are not a capital intensive sort of a business. So capex will not be significant in terms of what we want to spend. Our investments will be mainly, like Guru alluded to, in AI, how do we do things faster and how do we be more relevant to our customers? I think the investments will be mostly in that area. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Over to the chairman.
I hope we've answered all questions to the satisfaction of shareholders. Thank you, shareholders, for asking insightful questions at the AGM. Members may note that the voting on the CDSL platform will continue to be available for the next 15 minutes. For e-voting, please click on the Cast Your Vote tab as appearing on your screen. You will be directed to the voting page while you continue to be part of the meeting. Therefore, members who have not cast their vote yet are requested to do so. Further, I hereby authorize the Company Secretary to declare the results of the voting and place the results on the website of the Stock Exchange and the company at the earliest. The resolutions as set forth in the notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to the receipt of the requisite number of votes. We are thankful to our shareholders and other stakeholders for their continued support and trust in us. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the management and employees for their unwavering support and completion of the demerger process, which was a significant milestone. Thank you all for attending the meeting. The meeting now stands concluded. Members may note that the e-voting will be available for the next 15 minutes to record the votes cast. Thank you again, and the meeting is now closed.
Thanks to the chair. Thanks to all the board members and auditors for joining the AGM, 18th AGM. With this, we can conclude the meeting.
Hi, moderator. Can you stop the recording?
Thank you.